Hello guys. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. 2 videos ago I did my curly hair journey and I'm so happy with how your response was and how the video went. It was super exciting and nerve-wracking for me, so for it to do so well is really great. One of the main things that I kept reading in the comments was if I could give you my tips on how to transition from having the heat damaged curls that I had to having the nice, almost healthy curls that I have right now. So I am extremely excited to bring you these tips and tricks on how to transition from heat damaged hair back to your natural curls. These are obviously things that have worked for me personally, so keep in mind that not everything works for everyone or for everyone's hair type, but these tips are pretty general and should help. Yeah, I'm really excited to hop into my tips and tricks. Yeah. Let's get started. The first major key, number 1, you have to cut out all heat. I'm not saying, oh, just straighten my hair once a week, maybe, okay, now I'll just straighten my hair once a month. No, you have to cut out heat. I know it will be hard for you guys if you're really self-conscious about your curls and how they look, but it is the most important step to getting your natural curls back to where they're supposed to be. Heat just completely damages your hair. Over time your hair just becomes flat, fuzzy, your curl texture is completely ruined, but we can get it back, so no stress. But just please cut out heat. Cut out heat, girl. It's my first big tip. Cut out the heat, alright? Please cut the heat out. But the second major key / tip, I'm gonna stop saying that because it's embarrassing. My second big tip is definitely, if you've ever heard of it, the big chop. You don't necessarily have to go and chopping off all your hair, but it's a really important step, a vital step actually, is to either trim or cut your curls. This is mainly to get rid of all the heat damage. So if you've been natural for a while and you notice the top of your hair is very kinky curly, looks like the curl pattern is going really well, but the bottom is stringy, dead, and your curls aren't curling all the way down, you need to trim off the dead parts of your hair. It's really important to get rid of that so it can promote new growth, and also that part is just going to weigh your hair down. Yeah, make sure you're getting a trim and you're getting rid of all the heat damage for your hair. I'm boiling in here. Maybe I should turn the AC on. No, wait, I'll wait a little bit more. Could also definitely do the big chop if you are brave. Like, if you're a brave girl, like, you can chop it all off and start again, but I wouldn't have the guts to do that personally. But if that's something that you can rock and you're confident in doing, it is amazing for your curls. They will grow back faster, they'll grow back healthy. Really up to you what you can do personally. So either get a trim and shape your hair and cut all the dirty dead bits off, or do the big chop. I mean, you decide. Now we are onto a super important tip and trick. It is products. Really, really important that you guys are not using products with sulfates and silicones. So sulfate is mainly found in the shampoos. What it does is it completely strips your hair of all natural oils and everything. It's really, really not good for natural hair, especially at the beginning. So when you get to a stage where, you know, you're healthy like me, using it once or twice isn't the end of the world, but in the beginning stages, it is really bad, and stay away from sulfates. And silicones basically coat your hair in like really thick layers of conditioner, which isn't actually healthy for your hair because it will not budge unless you use sulfate, which is found in the shampoo. So then it becomes this big cycle of like sulfate, silicone, sulfate, silicone, sulfate, silicone, and then sulfate to get rid of the silicone. So try to cut out both of those things and you will see a massive difference in your hair. If you want to get your hair back to being healthy and beautiful and curly, you need to invest a little bit of money into your health, into your hair care routine, and that includes products. So you can actually do it by yourself using natural products at home, which I'm going to be experimenting a bit with and bringing to you some like natural deep conditioning routines and all that type of thing. But you need to invest in some products that are going to actually restore your hair, and that are just more than like a $2 conditioners made for the straight girl down the street, okay? The straight hair girl on the street, whatever. So I'm gonna go get a few examples of products that I started using as soon as I was transitioning and what you should be looking for. so hard to carry everything in one go. Okay. Alright. It is expensive, I'm not going to lie to you guys, but it is amazing. I have bought countless and countless of these because I think they're an amazing product. So this is the CPR Frizzy Frizz Control Sulfate Free Shampoo. I currently just ran out of the conditioner, but it's a matching conditioner. So I love these products, and now when I have been in the beach or in the sun a lot, I still go back to these because they're extremely nourishing and they make my hair super soft. So I really like this product for transitioning. And then to go with that, I use the Phase 1 Smoothing Cream from the same line. Like as a styling cream after the shower. It makes your hair really, really, really soft and defined. Right now, because my hair is so healthy, it actually makes it a little bit too soft so that it's not volumized. So I only use this product now when I have really dry hair. But for anyone transitioning, I highly recommend getting these. I'll link them below. They come in a bundle, or you can buy them separately. The next products I started to use were the Shea Moisture, Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine line. I do like these products a lot, and they are a cheaper option that you can find in the drugstore. I've been through bottles and bottles. I definitely recommend trying these out, but they might not work for your hair because they do have a very high protein, which doesn't work for all hair types. So for me, it does work frequently, but not every time I wash my hair. But I do really like these products. I do not recommend these products if you have hair lower than a 3B. I just think they're too heavy and too thick for people below 3B, especially the Curl and Shine Smoothie. It is very thick if you don't know how to use it properly and if your hair is not thick. So I do like these products as well. And then another alternative from the drugstore is the Bye Bye Frizz Silicone Free Conditioner from Marc Anthony, which is, you can buy at the drugstore. I've also got the shampoo, which has no sulfates. And then I like using their 8-in-1 serum, which is also silicone free, in the tips of my hair when I feel like they're dry, to nourish them. And it smells amazing. So look for products that do not have silicones, do not have sulfates, and experiment with what ones that work for your hair. Over time, as your hair changes, your products will change. But yeah, these other products I really recommend if you're starting on your journey. Okay, another big thing, but I couldn't actually stop saying that. Wow. Another big tip is deep conditioning. I personally do not deep condition that frequently at the moment, but I have in the past. When I was starting up, I would do it about every 2 to 3 weeks. Deep conditioning is basically using a crap load of conditioner. There's specialized deep conditioners, and you lather your hair in it and you wrap it up and you kind of put it in like a towel or like a bonnet or whatever to lock the moisture in and to make it a bit warm, so it promotes like nourishing and health and hair growth and all that type of stuff. So I think it is definitely super important to deep condition. I'll do a full video on deep conditioning, so I won't give it to you too much right now, but deep conditioning is super important. So go have a little read and look up, and there's heaps of videos on it until I get mine up, but deep conditioning is super important. Now we're moving on to tools and things that will promote this growth and this journey along the way. So the biggest thing for me is my silk pillowcase, which I've talked about previously. This is from Slip. It's not sponsored or anything, but I just really like it. They sent it to me a while ago. Now the thing with silk is your hair, like, it glides over the pillowcase rather than with cotton getting stuck and getting torn. So cotton does create a little bit of breakage with your hair, which is not ideal, but silk, your hair glides over it, it feels amazing, and it is also great for your skin. So I definitely recommend getting a silk pillowcase. I'll also list this below in the description. So get a silk pillowcase. Also, a diffuser is so amazing. Personally, I don't know what I would do without my diffuser because I do not have a lot of time to sit around and let my hair air dry for a million years. I did air dry my hair today because I didn't do anything, but like when I have dancing days or days I have to wake up early, I cannot be bothered waiting for my hair to air dry for 4 hours, and a diffuser is seriously amazing for curly hair. So pick up yourself a diffuser. I know it's a little bit costly, but you'll find a good one and you'll keep it for ages and ages and ages. So yeah, diffusing is super important. I'm also planning on doing a video entirely on diffusing when I find a diffuser that I love personally. So yeah, but if you're starting out, do not diffuse on heat. You want to find a diffuser that will allow you to diffuse on cool air. Now we're coming up to our last tip, and it is to use protective styles. So you may see me, sometimes I like to wear head wraps or head scarves, or my hair in a braid, or I use a headband. So protective styles are basically styles that you can do to prevent breakage, but also when you aren't bothered to completely do your hair and wear it out, you don't want to straighten it. These protective hairstyles are basically protect your hair. I don't know how to put it any other way. They protect your hair. So using a silk scarf and doing a really cool thing whilst you're protecting your curls in there, doing braids rather than brushing your hair and straightening it instead. Yeah, so think of like options that can replace straightening your hair. So I like to use headbands a lot when my hair isn't looking too good, rather than completely like brushing it out and tying it back or straightening it. Also have a little look at protective hairstyles. I find them really, really amazing and extremely important if you want to keep protecting your curls. So yeah guys, if you start to apply all these tips over time, you will see such a big difference. These things over time will 100% start to transform your curls, and you will be in the process of transitioning. So if you haven't watched my curly hair journey video, I super highly recommend it, because I talk about my journey with my curly hair and I show you heaps of photos of how it was heat damaged and like photos in the way of it transitioning. I really hope these tips work. Please comment below if you have any other tips you want to share, if these tips have helped you, if you're in the middle of your transition or not and you want to discuss anything. So yeah guys, this was really fun for me to film. I love just spitting out information. As you can tell, I am a big talker. So I hope these tips really help you, and I hope you come back for more videos. Also check me out on Instagram. Give this video a big thumbs up, it helps me so much. And oh, thank you so much for 30k as well. What? That's crazy. Yeah, alright, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back more. I have videos every week, so stay tuned. Yeah.